तो रात को आप 2 बजे भी देख सकते हैं, बहुत से ऐसे पीवीआर सिनेमाज़ हैं, यहाँ सुबह में 7 बजे भी आप शो देख सकते हैं, इतना ज़्यादा ऑडियंस। तो मुझे लगता है कि ऑडियंस के अंदर वो जो एक क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग होनी चाहिए, सोचने की, सवाल उठाने की कि ये आपने क्यों दिखाया या ये क्यों दिखाया, वो हमारे यहाँ मुझे लगता है कि वो मिसिंग है, वो बहुत बड़ा एक सवाल है। मैं आपको एक एग्ज़ाम्पल देता हूँ, एक हिस्ट्री इज़ अ बिग टॉपिक in all these films, you know, showing Aurangzeb like this, showing so and so. तो एक फिल्म है अभी, आई थिंक इट वाज छावा, भी देख सकते हैं जी। हाँ, तो रात को आप 2 बजे भी देख सकते हैं, बहुत से ऐसे पीवीआर सिनेमाज हैं, यहाँ सुबह में 7 बजे भी आप शो देख सकते हैं, इतना ज़्यादा ऑडियंस। तो मुझे लगता है कि ऑडियंस के अंदर वो जो एक क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग होनी चाहिए, सोचने की, सवाल उठाने की कि ये आपने क्यों दिखाया या ये क्यों दिखाया, वो हमारे यहाँ मुझे लगता है कि वो मिसिंग है, वो बहुत बड़ा एक सवाल है। मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ, एक हिस्ट्री इज़ अ बिग टॉपिक इन ऑल दीज़ फ़िल्म्स, यू नो, शोइंग औरंगज़ेब लाइक दिस, शोइंग सो एंड सो। तो एक फ़िल्म है अभी, आई थिंक इट वाज़ छावा, उसमें उन्होंने ये दिखाया कि एक कोई किंग है जो जाता है अपने फोर्ट में जाकर के खोद के, और उसमें कुछ खजाना, कुछ सोना चांदी दफन कर देता है। अब 400 साल पुरानी बात है, फिल्म में दिखाई गई। दिस फिल्म, immediately after watching the film, people in that village where this fort was, they ran and they started digging the fort कि शायद वो सोने के चांदी का सारा उसमें निकल आएगा। ये हमारा ऑडियंस है, जो उसको जो फिल्म में दिखा दिया गया, वो भागे वहां सारी रात खोदते रहे, फिर पुलिस आई और उनको बताया कि ये तो हेरिटेज बिल्डिंग है, आप नहीं खोद सकते इसमें। सो आई मीन दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ ऑडियंस दैट वी हैव, and I think that the filmmakers exploit that. तो कैसे उसको हम, you know, and you are very right about a larger number of alternative cinema that is being made, but it's not being watched. अभी recently मैंने एक फिल्म देखी, जिसका नाम था गुस्ताख इश्क, जो उर्दू के एक, मतलब बेसिकली इट वाज एन उर्दू फिल्म, जो एक दो उर्दू पब्लिशर्स हैं जो अपने फादर की प्रिंटिंग प्रेस को रिवाइव करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं दिल्ली में, उनके बारे में वो फिल्म थी। और फिल्म हॉल में शायद 4 लोग थे उसको देखने के लिए। तो ये भी एक है कि हम ऑडियंस को कैसे अट्रैक्ट करें, इस तरह के जो जो अल्टरनेटिव सिनेमा है या जो रीजनल सिनेमा है, उनको कैसे प्रमोट करें। हाउ कैन द मार्केट, हाउ कैन द यू नो, हाउ कैन वी मार्केट दीज थिंग्स, इसके बारे में भी थोड़ा सा बात करने की जरूरत है।
हाँ बिल्कुल सही है। And I Yusuf that we have to pay attention. We have to
ये भी
ये भी रखो. Okay. We have to pay attention to um, other kinds of films that are being made. Dhurandhar is being supported. In fact, I just read the other day that Dhurandhar 2, jab opposition members criticized, said that nobody is taking Dhurandhar 2 seriously. तो मोदी लपक के सामने आके धुरंधर 2 को सपोर्ट करने लगे. तो इसकी क्या जरूरत है? ये तो फर्स्ट टाइम हुआ है. एक्चुअली हमारे हिस्ट्री में प्रोपेगेंडा और नॉट, द prime ministers did not, come forward and support a particular film as celebrating their ideology or whatever. So ये तो पहली बात है. During Kashmir files, I even heard in Delhi and in Gujarat from somebody in Gujarat and in Delhi कि RWAs में टिकट बांटे गए थे. So RWAs were given tickets for Kashmir files to go in. And मतलब across the city. So these were tactics of making these films hits, and ये सारे strategies तो कोई independent films के लिए नहीं करता है ना. But I think जितना ज़्यादा हम अलग अलग मुल्क जैसी एक फिल्म है which comes out of the industry, it's a very very important film. And अनुभव सिन्हा की ये जो फिल्म है इसके बारे में हम जितना दिखाएं, जितना सर्कुलेट करें, जितना डिस्कस करें, वो जरूरी है. रिसेंटली, सो आई एब्सोल्युटली एग्री कि धुरंधर को इतना सीरियसली, मतलब सीरियसली तो लेना पड़ता है, बिकॉज वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि इट इज अ साइन ऑफ समथिंग दैट इज वेरी डेंजरस. बहुत ही ज्यादा खतरनाक है हमारी सोसाइटी में, हमारे समाज में. इसको काउंटर करने की क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होगी, इसके बारे में भी हमको सोचना है. एंड ऑडियंसेस मल्टीप्लेक्सेस में नहीं जाएंगे. आम जनता 400, 500, 1000 रुपए की टिकट लेके नहीं जाएगी. So obviously OTTs पे, phones पे, yes. I asked my driver if he had seen धुरंधर. He said, "हाँ, मैंने तो देख लिया." I said, "कहाँ देखे?" Netflix पे. कहाँ? Phone पे. So I think other kinds of films also need to circulate on these alternative screens, and we have to have more programs, more gatherings, more discussions about what these films mean. There are three examples that come to my mind, which includes my favorite film, which is now 5-6 years old. But one recent one is one that I saw just 2 days ago. It's called The Full Plate. It's a very, very beautiful little film about a Muslim woman who goes out to work in Bombay for the first time. बहुत ही सुंदर film है, and try and see it. I think it's available on one of the OTTs. Then there's the Great Shamsuddin Family.
Yeah.
Wonderful film जिसमें कि मुसलमान परिवार की कहानी है, but बिल्कुल normal. उसमें मतलब they just like any other family. जो हमारे families में होते हैं, नोक झोंक, झगड़ा वगड़ा, etc., difficulties, those kinds of things are. And then apart from Mulk, of course, I have a very favorite film called Nakash. बहुत ही सुंदर फिल्म है, 2019 की फिल्म है, which is about, and it is set in Banaras, which is also a very important political intervention. Of course, the filmmaker is from Banaras, but the fact that he has three films that are set in Banaras, and I told him you have a trilogy, a Banaras trilogy here. He's from across the river on the other side, from a village Muslim filmmaker from the other side. This is set in Banaras, in one of and it's a story of a Nakashi, that means a sculptor, who sculpts and the background of the walls, the walls with statues of Hindu gods and goddesses, and plates them with silver and gold, and makes this a very beautiful temple. And he's working on एक मंदिर, नई मंदिर में वो काम कर रहे हैं, और जो पुजारी है वहाँ के, वो उनको बहुत पसंद करते हैं, एंड उनको सपोर्ट भी करते हैं, लेकिन कहते हैं कि आप रात को काम किया कीजिए, क्योंकि दिन में मैं गारंटी नहीं ले सकता हूँ कि आपको कुछ हो जाए. तो वो कपड़े मतलब शर्ट और पैंट में रात को आते हैं, और फिर चेंज करते हैं लुंगी में, कुर्ता में, एंड सारी रात काम करते हैं, और सुबह का जो नमाज है वो गंगा में एक्चुअली करके, you know, he then goes home. And उस समय आजान and the temple bells, on the soundtrack also, दोनों चीजों का मिलन होता है. बहुत ही सुंदर तरीके से, साउंड ट्रैक के तरीके से, उसके काम के तरीके से वो फिल्म दर्शा रहा है कि बनारस सिर्फ हिंदू शहर नहीं है, मुसलमान शहर भी है. And it's very important. Those of us who have lived in Banaras know this about Banaras. It's a Muslim city as well. And this film does it cinematically. तो cinematic ये है form की बात. यहाँ form not धुरंधर, यहाँ form जो है वो बहुत subtly और बहुत सुंदर तरीके से दिखा रहा है कि हाँ, हमारी सभ्यता क्या है और हमारी संस्कृति क्या है. Of course it's a tragic film, क्योंकि हिंदू राइट विंग वाले जो हैं उसको फाइनली, एंड वो अंत तक, मरते तक, and he dies on the river because they kill him there on the river. And वो अपने रामनवमी का दिन है, एंड वो टेम्पल जहाँ वो काम कर रहे थे उसका उद्घाटन हुआ है, एंड शंख वंख बज रही है वगैरह, एंड वो मरते तक वो यही कह रहा कि बनारस कितनी सुंदर शहर. ही सेलिब्रेटिंग बनारस. इसके यहाँ के अलावा तो मेरा और कोई यहाँ जन्नत ही है मेरी. He's saying that. It is so moving, and it's so मैं हर forum पे नकाश की बात जरूर करती हूँ, because I think it's also important to do that, and it's available on YouTube, and so there are other alternative ways also of seeing these films. जब हम अपने young थे, अपने youth में, हम मलयालम films, Tamil films वगैरह नहीं देख सकते थे, except film festivals and except the films of the new wave, right? Today we are able to access these films. So I think not only us, I mean हम लोग multiplex में जाते हैं, but जो लोग multiplex में नहीं जाते हैं, उनसे कहना पड़ेगा हमको कि आप अपने phones पे ये film देखो, ये film देखो, ये film देखो, so that there is a circulation of other kinds of forms and other kinds of films and other kinds of thought processes as well. So, Anna, would you like to add something to this?
I think that I've come to realize that the only thing, or the main thing that people like us can do is to be constantly. I've come to realize that the one thing that people like us can do, despite the limited resources that we have, and sometimes it feels like a limited audience, is to never stop talking about these things.
Yeah,
That's the one. That's the one thing we have, right? We don't have money for huge advertisements, but we can use every single forum to talk about these things.
like you do.
And write. And since you mentioned my work, I want to say that there was a time when I was being asked, if you're writing so much about the politics of cinema, we assume you want to graduate to political journalism, right? For me, as I think for every filmmaker who makes films that have something to say, in the same way for me, cinema and cinema writing and the film journalism is a way of talking about everything I feel strongly about. And if I were to just sit over here and talk to you about secular values, I will get an audience of people who are like minded. But if I speak about secular values through the medium of Dhurandhar and talk about Ranveer Singh and Alia and Ranbir, suddenly there's just a whole world of people out there. And last week, Himal South Asian, which is a lovely website that's headquartered in Sri Lanka, just published a combined review that I had done of Dhurandhar 1 and 2. And I saw a comment yesterday because since then, on all the social media platforms I'm on, I've just been getting abused. And this is polite company. I cannot repeat the words that have been used. But as usual, apart from targeting my gender, of course, there's just this obsessive focus on my religious identity. And saying, oh, the rice bag convert is lecturing to us, etc., etc. Even rice bag convert is among the more polite words that they use. Oh, you're based in South India. That's why you don't know. This is popular phraseology in among the North Indian Sangh ecosystem, which is the assumption that every Christian in this country sold their souls to the British colonizers and converted to Christianity in exchange for one plate of rice, because they were so poor that they converted to Christianity for one plate of rice. What they don't recognize is that if indeed that were the truth, what they're saying is that the religion the person was leaving was worth only a plate of rice. So they're basically spitting on themselves. But so anyway, but even rice bag convert is now very polite. I'm accustomed to getting diagrams from men telling me what they would like to do to me as punishment for what I write. Never mind. People send videos of themselves doing things to themselves and saying, this is your punishment for having written this. So for the past 1 week, it's been unrelenting. And then I saw this comment written by a lady called Anjali who said, it's so funny. I didn't know about Anna's review, but now this post is going viral and I'm getting it repeatedly popping up in my feed because these nincompoops are abusing her. So now I'll definitely read the review. So one could skip, and this is very important. Sometimes we feel that we're speaking to a niche audience, and that's fine. But one has to, as a journalist, I think, strike a balance between writing about the mainstream commercial cinema that everybody automatically gravitates towards and writing about the small cinema being made in our country, because writing about the big cinema is a way of drawing readership to what you say about small cinema. And writing about cinema is a way of drawing attention to the politics of the cinema that you're writing about. So I think we just have to be unrelenting in this. And there is this quote that's attributed to Hitler's propaganda minister, a lie repeated a million times becomes the truth. I feel like we have to constantly repeat the truth unrelentingly, because too often there is so much of lying and so much of propaganda with which the public is being bombarded that A, they need to be reminded of the truth, because even those who know sometimes forget. And B, there are lots of people who simply don't know. So that's the one thing we have. And if we are writers, then if we are good speakers, whatever your talent is, you have to find a way to use that to spread the word. And people will then say, oh, you also have an agenda. I mean,
Yes.
if wanting to
We do have an
bind people
agenda.
is an agenda, then yes, I am no shame in saying that is my agenda.